Let's talk about pre-filling forms, and specifically how can we pre-fill any of our forms with static values. To illustrate exactly what the heck we mean by static values, imagine that we have a form, and this is what it looks like blank. Now imagine that we know that every single person who fills in this form is going to be a research student and that they're going to be part of the Spring 2024 intake. Well, why share the blank form with them if we know that information already? Why don't we instead define those values before we share them so when the student opens this up, they're pre-selected? Well, how can we do that? Turns out very, very easily. Begin by going to the Share tab on your form, go past the web form link, and this is the link currently to the form, just the vanilla basic form without any pre-selections, and scroll down till you find the Pre-populate Form Fields section. Choose the fields that you want to pre-populate, so in this case it was going to be level of study research, and click the Update Link button. Doing that is going to augment our URL, so now we have the link of the base form, but then we've got a question mark on the end, which is telling our browser that's where the link ends, but now in the field on the form called level_of_study, put the value research. And we can do this again. We can say in the year of entry field, we want the Spring 2024 intake. And that's going to update the link again. We get a little ampersand and we get year of intake is Spring 2024. So if we open the form now, we have those options which are pre-selected. All I need to do now to share this with my students is either to copy this full pre-populated link and email it or text them, share it via QR code. The QR code will inherit whatever additional meta information is in the URL. But also we can see that that information is right here, if I can get this to scroll across, in the form embed link as well. So all of that information pushes across. This has some really nice applications, not least for speeding up and enhancing the student journey when they fill in your form, but also for doing things like source codes or putting meta information which you'd like to be included in the form submission itself. Just as a really quick example here on how we can manually edit any of the URL parameters, we could say in the field called source code, here's the template tag, which is actually the name of this field on the form. We could say, you can see the source code here is blank, but on the very end of our URL, we could put an ampersand and we could put the field name equals, and then whatever code we want to be appearing in this particular field, which allows you to then hide the field, but still have that information which is going to be included in the form submission. So in summary, it's incredibly quick and easy to pre-fill the form with static values, which are going to be the same for everyone filling in the form. In the video below, we're going to talk about how to dynamically pull information from the student contact record so that each form submission is going to be unique to the student filling in the form.